So in this video, I want to say a message to Shahid Khan as if he's watching this video. And my channel has about 1.8 million total views and over 9,000 subscribers. And there are people within the Jaguars organization that have seen my videos. So I just hope that somebody sees this. And I personally believe that there is nobody that is more connected to the Jaguars fan base than I am. You know what I mean? I put out tons of videos. I've got thousands of people that watch each of my videos. I get hundreds of comments. I literally watch Jaguar games and read the thoughts of hundreds of people every single game and get a gist of what everybody is thinking. So I have never considered myself an expert and a football expert. I just consider myself a fan that is talking to other fans. You know what I mean? I am almost a voice of the Jags fans. You know what I mean? I put out videos. I am not on any kind of media payroll. I'm out here in Orlando doing all this. So when it comes to Shahid Khan has done a really terrific job when it comes to the business aspect of the football team. He has done improvements to the stadium. He has crazily increased the value of this Jaguars football team from when he purchased it to really what Forbes values the franchise at. So the business side, he's been completely winning. But the thing is, there's a perception from Jaguars fans that he does not give a crap about winning. And it almost shows. Since Shahid Khan has been the owner, the Jaguars have had one season that has not been a double-digit loss season. The Jaguars have had the same GM since 2013. He's allowed this GM to tear down the roster, build it back up, and tear it down again. And when you look at this team right now, if you were to completely clean house, this would be the perfect year to do that. And honestly, it's been a year too late because honestly, everybody should have been fired last year. But the thing is, Dave Caldwell has done some good things as the GM of this team. He has done some good things. Even this rookie class has been good, and he's brought in some good talent. But the thing is, there are certain things inside of this organization that players don't want to be here for. You know what I mean? You get rid of Tom Coughlin, yet Yannick Ngakoue still takes a $6 million pay cut to lead this team. We've had Pro Bowlers on this team that no longer want to stay when it comes to Jalen Ramsey or Allen Robinson or any of these guys that have come in here and have left. The Jaguars have not been able to retain this type of talent. But when it comes down to it, the Jaguars could fix this whole entire thing this year. If Shahid Khan fires everybody, this is the most attractive general manager job there is. There would be probably GMs that would be willing to leave their teams to come to this team. Because let's look at a few different things. What makes this GM job so attractive if you were to bring in somebody? First of all, you've got an owner that will give you time, that will let you stay around, that will give you several years to put it together. Dave Caldwell, I believe he's been general manager since 2013. So 2013, double-digit loss season. 2014, 2015, 2016, 2018, 2019. So that is what, 7 double-digit loss seasons. And if you include 2020, that's going to be what, 8? I don't think I counted right. That might be 7, but that is so many double-digit loss seasons, and Dave Caldwell is still around. It would literally prove that, look, you have an owner that will give you time to build a roster and give you time to do what you need to do. You also look at it. The Jaguars will have by far the most cap space next offseason. They're the first team with the most salary cap. And then the second highest paid team has like less than $10 million of the Jaguars. So like the Jaguars are first place by $10 million that the Jaguars have to spend. Not only that, you also are going to be locked in for a top 5 overall pick, which you can use to get whatever quarterback, and I shouldn't say whatever quarterback, but you're not going to be tied to any kind of quarterback on the roster. You can go out and get whatever quarterback you may want, whether it be in the draft, if you're positioned to get one, or if you want to go out and trade for like a Matt Ryan, if that's what you want to do. I'm not a fan of doing that, but if that's what you do, that's what you can do. You also look at, you got 2 first-round picks. You still have the Rams pick. You have 2 second-round picks, and with the Vikings second-round pick that we got via the Unique Ngakoue trade, that's going to be a top 10 pick in the second round. So you look at all this stuff, and not only that, but the GM will be able to pick their head coach. They'll be able to pick whatever head coach that they want to get. So you look at it, all this draft capital, pick your quarterback, pick your head coach, and you have years to put this thing right. Shad Khan, do the right thing. There are literally fans out here that do not think that you want to win, and you can almost agree with them. I believe that you do want to win. I believe that you do care about winning, but your actions prove that you do not give a crap about winning. And then we go out here and have an embarrassing loss on Thursday Night Football, and a couple days later you're in Jacksonville talking about Lot J and building hotels and stuff like that. Look, it's good that you're doing this, but the number one thing you need to do is put a winning product on the field, and you have failed to do that. 2017 was a fluke of a season. We beat division rivals when they had guys like Tom Savage, TJ Yates, Jacoby Brissett in there at quarterback. We were beating bad teams in order to get to 10-6, and we just had a good matchup against the Steelers, which led us into the AFC Championship game. That year was a fluke. We stuck around with a bad quarterback in Blake Bortles and a bad culture around there, and look at where we are right now, one of the worst teams in the NFL. So do the right thing, man. Fire everybody. Build this thing. Tear it down. You should have fired everybody last year, but clear you weren't going to do it. But come on, man. I mean, you're seeing teams like Dan Quinn fire their head coach. You've already seen, who else? Someone else fired their head coach this year. Who is it? I don't know why I'm having such a brain. Oh, yeah. Bill O'Brien. Yeah, the Houston Texans fired their coach. They're already 2 guys down within a quarter of the season. We're still having Doug Marrone with the master of coach speak out there, man. Do the right thing. Fire these guys. We want to win. We desperately want to win, but it does not look like you want to win, and it's depressing. Watching this Jags team is depressing. You have fans like me rooting for this team to lose so we can get a better draft pick, so you can finally open your eyes and see that this is not the way the NFL is supposed to be when it comes to how an organization is supposed to run. It's just not. We have no winning culture. We have no culture at all. We're trying to bring in guys that will help this culture, but what is all that going to do? I don't know. Time will only tell. So that's my message to Shad Khan. That's the message from the fan base. The fans do not like what's going on. We're sick of it. We're sick of the losing. And I'm out here leading the charge. So hopefully you guys see this. Do the right thing. Let me know what you guys think down below. Go Jaguars. Duval till I die, no matter how bad the team is. But it's getting tough to watch. Go Jags.